Hey everyone, Travis here at the LMQ House, joined by Godlike and of course their translator Sharon. Just to ask Godlike a few questions. So Godlike, I'd love to know what you thought of Complexity after playing against them in the finals recently.
他问你对那个 Complexity 的，就是觉得这个队是怎么样的？我们之前在总决赛，就是在决赛跟他们打过。
我觉得这个队实力是我们在二级联赛遇到过最强的吧，因为他们前期给我们带来很大的压力，而且就在昨天比赛，因为我们的大意，然后还输掉过，所以说我觉得他是我们二级联赛最强的竞争对手。
I think Complexity is one of the strongest team in the Challenger series. They gave us a lot of early on pressure in the game, and we lost to them last night in the NACL. So we definitely think it's one of the best team or strongest team.
Now, Vasily, I just interviewed him, and he said that he thinks you guys have a 90% chance to make it into the LCS. Do you agree with that percentage number?
刚刚宣告说我们大概90%的可能性能进 LCS， 你同意他的这个概率吗？
我也认为差不多吧。
More or less the same, yeah.
Somewhere around 90%. That's reasonable. At the house, I'd love to know what it's like for you to live with all of the different guys here. For you, what that experience is like.
你觉得就是我们现在基地里，然后跟其他4个人一起住，然后感觉这个是怎么样的？就评价一下。
非常愉快，因为我们经常一起出去，或者是在基地玩其他的非其他这些桌游这些都玩吧，很愉快。
It's basically a very pleasant experience to live with those 4 guys. We sometimes go out to eat together, and besides playing games, we also play like other like card games. So
you guys do something other than gym and eat, which is what Vasily said. I'd love to just ask you what you guys think your potential is if you make it into the LCS. So. If you make it in, which sounds like you think you're going to, how well do you think you will do in the LCS?
他说，如果我们真的进到了 LCS 里边，你觉得我们在 LCS 中的表现会怎么样呢？
这个因为我们只跟 LCS 队伍打过训练赛，所以说只有个大概的了解，真正的比赛上面就不太清楚。但是我们相信我们会做的，如你们所期待的那样。做得更好。
Because we never really played against any LCS team in any tournaments. We only scrim with them. So, but once we met them like in LCS, we hope to live up to the expectations of our fans. So.
Now, some of your teammates have decided to stream recently on Twitch TV. I was curious if you would ever consider streaming as well.
他说：“像我们宣告小学校都在Twitch直播嘛，你最近有没有考虑就是也要去直播？”
因为我原来个人就不太爱直播吧，所以说，最近也许会考虑一下吧。
Because I don't really stream that much even in China, but now I'm starting to consider about it.
Are there any players on the North American server that you run into when you're playing solo queue that you think are really good or that you like to play with?
在北美的一些现在打就是包括单排你遇到的人里边，你有没有觉得特别好的，你特别喜欢跟他一起玩的？
我大部分时间都是单排或者是跟 No Name 双排吧，反正因为我 rank 玩的比较随意。
Because most times I like do the solo queue myself or duo with no name. So because the way I play the solo queue is more casual, so I don't really play with them that much.
Do you recognize any people in the game? Like, do you ever see Skara or Double Lift or Nian or someone and see them and say, "Oh, I have to fight them" or whatever?
就是你在平时打排位的时候，肯定也会遇到一些北美的选手，像 Scar、Double Lift， 然后这些人。那你有没有说你看到他们就说，他们很厉害，我一定要打过他们，怎么样？
一定要打过这种心态没有吧？只不过觉得 遇到对手越强，自己会越认真的去对待这一场游戏吧。
Yeah, I met like strong players, but I don't think the way that I have to fight them. It's just that the more stronger they are, you play against, the more careful, the more you're trying so hard for yourself.
Now, the final question is, I just did a house tour that people will get to see later on, but I noticed that there's a cat in the house. Why do you guys have a cat? And what do you, I heard that the name of the cat is Lomo Cat. What do you think of that name?
他说我们养了一只猫，然后我们的猫叫 Lomo Cat， 叫 Lomo。那你觉得我们这只猫怎么样？
非常调皮，比如说我们的大门一打开，它就会各种往外窜，然后有时候我们还会经常出去抓它，但是它每一次估计外面待久了，它就会自己跑回来吧。
The Lomo cat is very naughty, so every time we opens the door, he runs out. Like it takes a long time for like all of us to go out to get him back. But yeah, sometimes he just go back himself because probably it's boring outside. It's nice to stay here.
Wonderful. Speculation, do you have any shout outs, any plugs, anything you would like to say to any of your fans?
你有没有想就是对大家说的一些其他的话，或者对支持我们的人说的？
感谢，不管是在北美的这边粉丝还是国内的粉丝吧，我对你们对我们的谢谢你们，感谢对我们的支持，然后更感谢我们赞助商对我们的帮助吧，感谢 iPower 的这些赞助。
We want to thank all the fans in NA and in China, and we also want to thank our sponsors, iPower and LRCAS.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for the interview, Godlike. I really appreciate it. You can check out the rest of our coverage of esports and more at ongamers.com.